Greetings, fellow Cybertronians, is Iron Rod Prime, and I am back with another Transformers review. Okay, I'll stop. Anyway, up on the docket today we have Transformers Cybertron Undermind. Why Transformers Cybertron Undermind? Because he fell off my shelf, and this is his punishment. That's right. I review my figures to punish them. Because good figures don't fall off the shelves. Let's get on with it. So, here he is. He is a green Spinosaurus of Cybertronian origins of some kind, I guess. Anyway, he moves his head. Will move up and down like so. Moves here a little bit here, but really only moves at the neck, or at the head, I should say. Up and down, and his mouth does in fact open to show all of his nice little pearly whites. Well, pearly greens anyway. He also has a green tongue, so, yeah. Green tongue. That's interesting. Arms will move up and down, but only at this, or this joint right here. Move up and down, and that's on both sides. Legs are on a swivel joint, or a universal joint, I should say. Those move up, out, pretty much the range of a ball joint, but some things he can't do. And he has a bend here, which allows him to bend here, and another joint here, which allows him to bend here. So theoretically, if you wanted to, you could just straighten all this out and have him, you know, like that. That doesn't look quite right, does it? No, it doesn't. Anywho, bend that, and then he also has, well, actually, I'll show you on this one. Actually has a little joint right here foot to allow him to pivot his ankle back and forth. And then the tail itself, come back to the tail, and it has like several points of articulation. Articulate here, and articulate here at this. You're not supposed to come out yet. No, that's a bad tail. You're supposed to stay in that little clip. Okay. So it articulates here. It articulates here. And it articulates here. So that is pretty much all he does in this mode. And he has a cyber key gimmick, but I will activate the cyber key gimmick once we get into robot mode, where I find it serves a better purpose. So, let's transform him. Remove the tail. This can also be used as a weapon. And he fell. This is why you're in this position in the first place. Because you wouldn't stay where you're supposed to. Oh, and now I actually have to go look for him. Pardon me for a minute. Nope, that's not right. Oh, so that's what happened to Janet Jackson's career. Who knew? Okay. So, like I was saying, and of course without his tail he tends to fall forward. So anyway, straighten out legs, bring the waist down like so, and now he can actually stand. Although, I suppose that does look a little weird. Yeah, whatever. Fold the tail clip up into the back, so that's, you can see that it was right here. I moved it right there. That keeps the waist forward. And then you want to come up here to the front, and then split the dino heads, and they will come down to the side like so. And here you pretty much have undermind in robot mode. You can do whatever the heck you want to with these arms here. And he's a lot more green. You get a little bit more green this time. Some slight blue. Interesting head sculpt, I will say. Kind of reminds me of an old Power Rangers villain, or Power Rangers monster, I should say. Anyway. Now, articulation. Head is unfortunately stationary, does not move whatsoever. That's unfortunately due to its gimmick. But the arms are on ball joints, so they can go every which way, supposedly. Well, not really, because they're only cut to move out there, so. But they can move forward and back and all that good stuff. They bend at the elbow, obviously, because they're using the dino neck for an elbow. Or the dino head, I should say, for an elbow. And then, like I said, because the dino mouths themselves could open, he can also open his hands, which are basically half dino heads. So, cool. Anyway, legs, about the same articulation they had in dino mode. You got that universal joint there, so you got all that movement. And then you got the same amount of articulation as in dino mode. You could bend here, you could bend here. You could technically get a double leg joint move out of them, sort of, kind of, not really. But yeah, he not too big on the poses, I should say, but you can get some pretty creative stuff out of him, like, if need be. No waist joint, unfortunately. But, whatever. It's a scout figure, so I'm not too terribly disappointed. Okay. Like I said, you take his club weapon here, straighten it out, or not. You can use it however you want, but for the sake of this review, let's straighten it out. And then there is a hole on the top of each, or I should say on the bottom of each dino head. Don't you dare follow me again. And there's a clip, the same clip that clipped into, well, his ass in dino mode. Will actually clip right into, well, I say that and it's trying to make a liar out of me. Clip right into there, and he can use this giant tail as a mace of some kind. But wait, that is not all. If you will bear with me for just 1 minute, I'm going to go get a cyber key. clay. I got a jungle key! Awesome. Anyway. So basically what you do, this is Cybertron, so they all had Cyberplanet key / force chip ignitions. Which basically you take the chip, place it in, and with undermind here, you get a giant blade sticking out of his head. Which, you know, I find it a lot better in this mode. It works a lot better in this mode than it does in Spinosaurus mode. Or animal mode, whatever you want to call it. Because now he can actually do, like, some really cool thing where he can, like, jump up in the air and go, wah! And slice them. Never want to drop your mace, kids. Never want to drop your mace. Anyway, like I said, you can jump up in the air and go, whapa! And then land on his head and just like, hey, can somebody help me out here? Somebody help me! No. Okay, that was terrible. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much all he does. Yeah, that was Cybertron, Undermind, and all of his. Now that I think about it, he's pretty subpar figure. He doesn't really do much, but for the time, he was only like $6-7, so not bad. So that has been Cybertron Undermine. I am, of course. Who am I again? I forgot who I am. I don't know who I am. Somebody in the comment section tell me who I am. No, don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't. This has been Iron Rod Prime, and I will see you all later. Take care. I can't. God, what it was. I didn't even put down.